Hello, and welcome to Soul Twins Reviews.
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, I am Kitty.
And I am Skitts.
And welcome to our very first video on our very first anime,
Ouran High School Host Club. Please welcome our first and very special guest, Raven.
Come have a seat, Raven.
Anyway, on to our first segment, the story.
Ouran High School Host Club, as the name suggests, takes place at Ouran High School. Haruhi Fujioka, a new student, is simply looking for a quiet place to study when she stumbles upon the host club. While in the host club, she accidentally knocks over a very expensive vase that was planning on being auctioned off for a lot of money. Because of this, her destiny is set in stone to take place to be in the host club and a part of all their silly antics for, well, a long, long time.
Very good. Alright, on to our second segment, characters. Our first character, Haruhi Fujioka.
As stated before, Haruhi Fujioka is a new student to Ouran. As a very smart character, she is there on a scholarship and is a commoner. She is known as the natural type in the host club and is the main love interest. Haruhi, she's very down to earth, and her commoner ways are viewed as strangely by all her rich host club friends.
Alright, on to character number 2.
Tamaki Suo.
Tamaki is known as the princely type in the host club and is the main male love interest. Now, he is the original creator of the host club because he wanted to create kind of a weird family since he didn't really have his own. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, so Kyoya he reckons as mommy, and then Haruhi is daughter. A little bit weird. He's daddy.
Just a little.
Just go with it.
Just you know, he's special, okay?
Now, even though he calls her daughter, his little girl, he has creepy love for her. So it's kind of, if you think about it, incestual.
But he simply refers to her as his daughter to mask his romantic feelings for her.
It just kind of works that way.
He's special, once again.
As the story progresses on, Tamaki gets engaged. Now, I'm not going to make any spoilers, though this is technically what the review is about, and I'll let you figure it out yourself of how their love enters.
And how it deals with it. And trust me, at one point, you will want to punch the computer screen.
Alright, on to character number 3, Takashi, aka Mori.
Mori would be the strong, silent type of the host club. He is very, very protective over his little cousin, Honey Senpai, although younger than little Honey. He blames himself for anything that goes wrong with Honey.
And we do mean anything.
Especially cavities.
Cavities, getting lost at a water park, him getting a scratch on his kneecap. Mori blames himself.
Honey should not say that he hates Mori. It does not end well.
No, it really doesn't. Poor Mori. I felt so bad for him.
But
sadness.
But because he is such a silent character, there's not much we can say on him.
Alright, on to character number 4, Kyoya.
Kyoya Otari, also known as the cool type of the host club. He's often seen with a black notebook, which no one knows what's in it, and frankly, I'm kind of scared to know what he writes in that. He doesn't seem to ever entertain ladies, though he does have his own fan club and several admirers who watch his every move. He's very obsessed with profits and very, very careful about how the host club spends it. He is referred to as Mommy by Tamaki, much to his displeasure. Even though I personally think it fits because ship.
The ship has sailed, and hopefully it doesn't sink like the Titanic.
Too soon?
Nah, it's been 100+ years.
Now we go on to character number 5. Meet Skitty, aka Honey.
Known as the cute Lolita type in this host club. Though his 7-year-old appearance, he is the oldest of the host club at 17 years old.
And we're seriously not kidding.
17.
Ugh.
Creepy.
He may seem very small and very weak, but he is the most badass of this host club.
We're not even kidding. Well, you'll see. You'll just see.
Just wait.
He specializes in almost all martial arts.
And he is the best.
He is also kind of blamed for starting World War II because someone stupidly woke him up from his nap.
Enough said about him.
Indeed.
But let's just say he has AB blood. The same type as Kiyoya.
I have AB blood.
I don't know what type of blood I have.
I think
It's probably AB. You're pretty cranky.
Especially when you wake me up. If you want to, if you like living in your arms, you wouldn't wake me up.
Glump! Okay. Now for the Hitachi twins. Hikaru
and Karu. Hikaru and Karu, known as the mischievous devil type of the host club. While both together, they seem to perfectly fit each other, acting the same, and it's actually very hard to tell the difference between them.
But apart,
there's a lot of difference. Hikaru is the less collected twin, having a much shorter temper and very, very cruel. He's much colder than his twin when separated.
then you have Karu. He's very calm, kind, caring when he's away from Hikaru. But no matter what, he's always very protective of Hikaru. Though he does have love interest in Haruhi Fujioka.
Just like Hikaru.
He kicks her to the side to let his brother have her because he wants him to be happy.
Even though, let's all face it, they belong together, Hikaru and Karu.
Please don't let the ship sink.
Look, if this ship sinks, I will go to the bottom of the ocean, fix the ship, and bring it back up.
I'll kill the sharks for you.
I'll cry. I'll be honey and cry.
Because they belong together.
Incest! Right, well, before our guest goes, we will do a favorite character category. Starting with our guest.
My favorite is honey.
Like, seriously? Honey?
Honey?
Of all things you could have chosen, you chose the brat.
What's wrong with you?
Just get out! Just go!
No!
Go, you don't want to.
No, leave. Get out.
Finally, she's gone.
I can't believe her.
Honey, of all things. Okay,
honey.
let's get to the most important characters of this anime.
Hikaru and Karu!
Hitachi. Oh.
I'm sorry, they are the best.
And think about it, twins having twins?
But they're both guys, it's kind of impossible. Whatever, ignore it. But, you know, let's face
you
it.
You could have one twin, I could have one twin. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm okay with that. I call Hikaru.
I feel Karu. I need a kind, gentle heart to carry me.
I'm good with having the bad boy. Okay, but yeah, they're our favorite characters, and let's face it, they belong together. They would be great together. I would film that and sell it for millions.
Alright, on to our next segment.
Animation.
Okay, this is my category, finally. Okay, the animation of Ouran High School Hospital is almost pristine. I'd say almost, because there are a few moments where the clothing, the hair that flows frolically through the wind, just doesn't look quite right. Though the animation, for the most part, is pretty great. I mean, let's think about it. The art is wonderful, both in the anime and the manga. It's a really great anime, and it comes with art, animation, though there are a lot of fillers. I'm saying this, though this is not animation, there's a lot of fillers. One thing that I don't... You know, if you want to have a good anime, less fillers, get to the part. Anyway, let's move on to our next one, rating. Now, our rating is 1, which is sad, wilting, dead flower, to 5, a beautiful, pristine red rose, to number 10, a white rose meant for a princely character.
Tomoki. Together, we have decided to give Ouran High School Host Club an 8, Simply because while it is a great anime, it has the perfect amount of episodes and it doesn't squeeze everything into 13 episodes.
And plus 8 is symmetrical.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
Anyway, now on to one of our last segments, sub or dub.
We personally believe that this dub is the way to go simply because it is a very good starting anime. Anyway,
Alright, well, thank you for sitting down and watching
our very first video on Ouran High School House Club.
Down below there will be many links to our cosplay channel, our Facebook, Twitter, our Quotev channel. If those of you who don't know who Quotev is, just go look it up and make an account. It's pretty
Because
cool.
trust us, it's amazing.
Oh, and by the way, I like your shoelaces.
Oh, I stole them from the president.
Let's work on mine!